Hey, what's up, Facebook? Camille Rose Soler here, founder of The Ultimate Life, leadership mindset coach, and inspirational speaker. I just finished my live training session today with my Life Minded, which is my group coaching program here on Facebook. And hello to anyone who's just joining. Definitely pop in and say hello, because I don't always see who came through. Anyway, so today on my live training session with the Life-Minded members, we talked about having a clear vision for your business, your relationships, your health, and pretty much every single area of your life. And wanted to give you all just a quick snippet on something that I think could be of value to you all, hopefully, in that it's extremely, extremely important as a leader in any area of your life to have a vision for what it is that you desire. And even more importantly, to have a vision for what it is that you do not want. Another way of saying that is, what is your deal breaker in this particular area of your life? So let's say we were just kind of talk about the four areas, general areas of life, health, wealth, love, and happiness. So you have your health and your fitness, you have your wealth, business, career, finances, your relationships, really, really important, obviously, and your joy, your fulfillment, your spiritual growth. Now, many of us don't have a vision for each one of those areas. I mean, we have a kind of an idea of what we'd like, and then when we don't have a clear vision, and then things don't go our way, what happens? We get really pissed off, or we get upset, or we get irritated, and we don't know why. Wait a minute, why is this happening? This is not what I want. Then the better question, as a leader of love, what I would encourage you all to do is take 2 minutes and write down on a piece of paper at the top of it, one area of your life right now that you want to transform. Relationships, okay, write that at the top. And on one column, write, what do I want? Or what I want. Make that easier. What I want. And then put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Then draw a line. And to the right of that, write what I don't want, or just put don't want, and then put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you have relationships, you have what I want, 1, 2, 3, 4, big old line, don't want, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just take 2 minutes, and quickly just write down what are some of the 4 things that you do want in this area of your life, and the 4 things that you don't want. And just try that exercise and see what happens. I don't want you to take more than 2-3 minutes to do it. But the vision is really about how you want to feel in this area of your life. Now, the goals you have, whether it's to get married, to be in a relationship, to date people, to have new friends, or in business, to make $1 million, to make $100,000, to start a business, or maybe in your health, to lose weight, etc., etc. Those are all goals, and that's incredible. Extremely important to have those mile markers, and I'll talk about that in my next training session. But even prior to that, the leader of love, is rooted in their vision. That's why it's one step before that, because your goals can be, should be, would be better served, shaped around your vision. Because when you know what you do want, let's say the 4 things, your filters, as I call it, you can run all your decisions for opportunity, whether it's choosing a new fitness program, choosing a new significant other, choosing a new business, choosing a potential new client, and running it through your filter of the 4 things that you do want, and remembering the 4 things that you don't want. You make the decision-making time in your life not only clearer, more convicted, for your vision for your life, very important. And number 3, faster. The leader of love is not only efficient and convicted, but really wise with what is going to fulfill them. So my encouragement to you all is take 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and just jot it down. You don't have to make a long, lengthy list. But what you want to do is at least get some clarity for yourself. And I guarantee you the first thing that pops into your mind is typically your truth. So don't fight it too much. And this is the little piece I want to give you all. And I did the exercise with my group really quickly. And here's what I wrote down, just as an example, to give you some tangible work. I wrote down health. I wanted to talk about my health. And I wrote down, you're going to see all my chicken scratch, sorry. I wrote down what I do want and what I don't want, right? And then my 1, 2, 3, 4, my 1, 2, 3, 4. So under health, the first things that came to mind for me under my 1, 2, 3, 4 were what I do want: energy, momentum, fun, and a toned body. Those were the 4 things that just popped into my mind, so I wrote that down. Don't want under health. I wrote, I don't want to be sluggish. I don't want to cut out too much food. And I say that because I was actually surprised I said that, because I've done the diets before where it's like no sugar, no carbs, Whole30, this and that. And those are great. I got the goals and the results that I wanted, but I wasn't happy. I mean, I personally didn't enjoy the process. Some people do, and that's awesome. Again, find out what works for you. That, obviously for me, deal breaker, I don't want to cut out too much food. Part of my health is also enjoying the experience of food. I am just an experience-based person. I love croissants. I don't want to give it up. I will work my life around croissants. Just my thing. Just saying. And another thing I don't want is I don't want to feel obligated. So that was really important to me. And it's interesting because you got to find the patterns of what you do want and what you don't want. So here's what's unique. Under what I do want, I wrote fun and joy. That was one of my criteria. First thing that popped into my mind. And what I don't want was I wrote obligation. So when I see that in a client, so I'm using myself as the client, what I'm seeing is this pattern of she does not want to feel like she has to do this workout. She wants the experience of enjoying, how she maintains her health. And why that's really key is because it's telling me that her value is in the experience of her health. That, yes, her goal is to feel energized. Her goal is to, have a, 4-pack. Her goal is to be flexible, whatever it is. But the values, the vision for the experience being joyful and fun is important to her. It's not important to everybody. And that's why it's so important to figure out what your vision is, because at the end of the day, you do things for a feeling. Okay, and so I'll repeat that. You do things for a feeling. So you might work out to look a certain way so you feel good, so you feel sexy, XYZ, whatever that is for you. So if you can get to the root of your vision, it's much easier for you to make the decision on what health program am I going to enroll in. There's 10,000 of them. I could do Zumba, yoga, CrossFit, Spartan, TRX, TRZ, ABCDEFG. I mean, there are so many different health and fitness programs, but obviously I need one that I'm not going to feel obligated to. Now, some people that doesn't matter. They just want the results, and that's okay. But that's my vision. So my call to you this week is, what is your vision in any part of your life? Health, what is your vision in your relationship? What is your vision in this particular relationship? Maybe your vision right now is to forgive and let go, to feel at peace. That can be a vision. But the leader of love, where you take the next step in becoming a creator of your destiny versus a manager of your circumstance, is by writing down and having a clear vision moving forward. And it doesn't take more than 2-3 minutes. It can be simple. But in the simplicity, you can find a lot of power. But you must pause in order to gain the clarity. And so, I encourage you all this week, write down that area of your life that you would like to transform, or maybe just get more clarity on, so that when you're making these decisions, do I work with this client? Do I take this job? Do I pursue this person? Do I sign up for this program? You can run it through your criteria of what you want and what you don't want. And if it's not a perfect fit on either, but you still get this feeling like, well, I still have a good feeling about it, I'd like to pursue it. At least now, when you move forward in the discussion of possibly pursuing the relationship, possibly pursuing the job, possibly pursuing the program, you can say, I really am interested, but there are definitely some things, your 1, 2, 3, 4, that I'm not sure if it aligns with. So can you help me to understand how this could or could not work based off what I want? So get really clear on what you want. And one way to do that is also by knowing what you don't want, which is why that exercise is so key. So I encourage you all to do that this week. Get a clear vision, because where there is no vision, the people will perish. So if you're just logging on right now, I encourage you to watch the video from the very beginning because it's got a lot of golden nuggets. And if you need further help, whether it is group coaching, accountability and support, or if you want to take it to the real next level and go private coaching, I definitely encourage that for business owners and entrepreneurs because I go into depth about your vision and your goals, not just for you, but even for your team. Email me directly. Don't just apply on the website. Please do just send the email. I'll see that a lot faster. And again, those are for people who are interested in private coaching, and I would encourage that more for entrepreneurs and business owners. Not that you have to be, but there's definitely a lot of value there for the one-to-ones. Okay? So until next time, live in love. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Always love reading your comments and your emails, so I hope to hear from you soon. Bye, everybody.